What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? Let's get into the news. First story of the day is about the Essential phone. This phone came out at $699 when it came out a few months ago, or 2 months ago now. Maybe it was even a month ago. It came out very recently for the most part. And it was started by Andy Rubin. He helped start Google Android as you know it today. And this phone has dropped in price today to $499. And this thing has some pretty decent specs. It has a Snapdragon 835, 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 2K IPS LCD display, almost all bezel on the top except for a little cutout for the camera, but overall looks really good. It's got decent specs. Now, performance and camera aren't always the best with this phone. They are putting updates out for this all the time, but it's still not completely perfect, and it's not selling well, obviously, if they're dropping this down to $499. Now, if you're in the market to get a phone, you might want to get this phone. This phone has almost the same specs as some of the other phones that are on the market today. If camera's not super important to you, I've heard this takes good pictures in good lighting, but in low light, doesn't take such good pictures. And overall performance is sketchy at times. But overall, a couple updates. This might be a badass phone at that point. Might be worth checking out, especially at $499. If you want to pick it up, I'll link it in the description down below. It is available on Amazon for that price. Next up, Galaxy S9. Looks like Samsung filed a patent for a fingerprint sensor on top of the screen. They're going to have a cutout for it, kind of like we were just talking about the Essential phone where they have that cutout for the camera. Samsung phones would have a cutout just for the fingerprint sensor. Check this out. You can see on this patent, it's a little circular cutout, and it's supposed to be a fingerprint sensor for you to unlock the phone, and it would literally be another physical home button. Now, you'd probably think, why can't they just put it on the little bit of bezel they have there at the bottom? This might not even end up being the S9. The rumor is it probably is, but we'll have to wait and see if it ultimately does become the S9 fingerprint. But it's interesting to think of it that way. If, you know, it's all display, but then just a little cutout for that fingerprint sensor, I'd be quite interested in seeing that. As for reported specs for this phone, you're looking at the same size displays as on the S8. You're looking at a 5.8 inch and a 6.2 inch, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and a Snapdragon 845. And our last story of the day comes from Android Authority. They got their hands on a leaked image of the OnePlus 5T. Now, the screenshot itself is shaded quite a bit, but you can see it's almost all screen with a little bezel at the bottom. I can't tell at all if there's a bezel at the top, but there is a bezel slightly at the bottom. And then for specs, you're looking at a 6-inch 1080p plus display, meaning the resolution would be 2160 by 1080, which is the default resolution when you turn on your Galaxy device until you turn it up to 2K. Aspect ratio of 18 by 9. And then overall, it's just better in almost every way physically than what they have right now with the OnePlus 5. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question of the day is, what do you think about the Galaxy S9 possibly putting the fingerprint sensor physically on the screen, not under it, but on top of the screen, so that if you want to unlock it with the fingerprint, you just put it there and you'd have a little cutout for it inside of the screen. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road. Peace.